Hey everybody, it's Miss A, and I am here with a robotics video. We had 8 people out today, so I want to make sure that you know how your robotics is supposed to look and make sure you get it done correctly. So we've got our robotics section here. And today's, let me go ahead and write our learning target. It's 4/29/19. And our learning target for today is we can identify environmental issues impacting the Everglades. All right, so that is our learning target. The first thing that we did in our lesson was we read this article called Protecting the Wetlands, and we had to determine what is the problem that was introduced in this article. So I'm going to write that here. What is the problem? And then what are the effects of the problem? What are the effects? All right, and what are the effects? The effects of the problem. And you were supposed to brainstorm. You had about a minute to brainstorm what you would build in order to fix this problem that is presented here. All right, so you will think for a minute about what device you would create, what robot you would create that would aid in fixing the problem that is presented within this article, Protecting the Wetlands. You also need to think, remember, part of the expectation is that this item is powered by a renewable resource. So our 3 renewable resources are water, wind, or solar. So you also have to indicate how it would be powered. Now, obviously, our prototype would be powered by the batteries. Excuse me. But when you build your device, if you want solar, then you have to make sure that there's something that would look like the solar panel or something that would indicate this is where the solar panel would go. If it's water, then you have to make sure that you include the wheel that would make the water portion work. Or if it's wind, you'd have to have like a wind turbine that's attached to the item. So you have to remember that you have to represent the renewable resource on how it's powered. You also have to indicate how it's going to help the panther, because the project was presented to us by the Wildlife Commission stating that the Florida panther population needs help and we have to help fix the problem. So this is glued here. Your article, Protecting the Wetlands, is glued underneath your learning target. Then you're going to turn the page. And on this page, we'll wait for a second. Then there is a video that has to be watched. And the video presents another problem. Your job is to determine what is the problem that's presented, and then you have to think, what device will I need to create in order to aid in correcting this problem that's presented in the video. The video can be Googled. It's Pythons in the Everglades, and it's under YouTube. It's a CBS, like a news clip. And if you just, if you type in the search bar, Pythons in the Everglades, there'll be a link that says CBS video. And that's the video, and it presents a problem, and you have to determine what device you would make to create, to help aid that problem. And again, you still have to indicate how it will be powered with what renewable resource and how it will help the python, or excuse me, how it will help the panther. Then, in your notebook on, the page, after we have read the article and watched the video, students were allowed 5 minutes to draw the device that they want to create to help the panthers. So draw the device. They have to indicate, and this is just on this paper, indicate what renewable resource will power the device. What renewable resource will power the device. and how it will help the panther. How will this help the panther? So that is answered on this paper. Then the students were given time to collaborate with their groups. The groups came up with the idea of what they wanted to do, and we shared out loud. And this is homework, which does need to be glued into your notebook. It says review and answer. How do scientists feel that you can help the Everglades? So this is, what problem are you fixing? We already presented 2 of the problems. What problem are you addressing? What can your team build to help solve the problem? So this is, what are you building? And how will your robot help? This is, how does it help the panther? And then after you build your device, you're supposed to write down your Lego pieces here. So this is what your robotic notebook should look like for today. And the next time we work on this, we will be working on our complete build time and programming. Thanks for watching, everybody.